मम्मी ने चाय पे बुलाया है। अच्छा आनंद, तो ये
Good morning and warm welcome to you all on 135th virtual webinar. I am Akshata, your host for today. Our topic is Effect of Environment on Health of Human. It shall be taken by Mr. M.K. Mehta. He shall be covering air pollution, poor water quality, climate change, natural disaster, infrastructure issue, followed by question and answer session. Let's go through the agenda. Virtually inaugurated by Dr. Mr. Sundar Kataria, invoking and blessing of deity, chanting of Gayatri Mantra, introduction of speaker by Akshata Ramse, presentation by N.K. Maitra, question and answer session, closing session. A brief introduction to Dr. Sundar Kataria. Dr. Sundar Kataria, Chairman and Managing Director, ICS Group Companies. Sadgun Sangh, conceived and led by Dr. Sundar Kataria. Dr. Sundar Kataria began with the mission to elevate the quality safety and environmental awareness level of industry. Sadgursan is series of educative, informative events aimed to illuminate professional on possible solution to current issue of industry and economy. Designation and organization. Chairman and Managing Director, International Certification Services Private Limited. Academic qualification, Mechanical Engineering, AMIE, Honorary Doctorate, Business Management, Experience. Nuclear RAPP. Starting his careers in building India's first nuclear power plant at Rawatbata, Kota, Rajasthan. Oil and gas EIL. He contributed in developing India's first oil and gas field at Bombay High since DNB. He has head of industry and offshore development with DNV for 2 decades. ICES. He is founder of India's first Indian conformity assessment and inspection body known as International Certification Services Private Limited, which is a provider of total quality solution under single umbrella with a wide spectrum of services. Achievement Awards. Lifetime of Achievement Award of Nes Corcon. Received several national and international awards. Now I request to Dr. Sundar Kataria to virtual inauguration session.
कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
Please join with us recitation of Gayatri Mantra.
स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्
A brief introduction of keynote speaker. Mr. M.K. Mehta, Designation and Organization, ISO, QMS, EMS, OSHA, Counseling Engineer, Academic Qualification, Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering, Post-Graduation Diploma in Statistic Quality Control, Area of Specialization and Experience, Braithwaite and Company Limited, Kolkata, for Structural Fabrication, Senior Inspection Engineer of Inspection of Plant, Freelancer Services under proprietorship of Polink, Manufacturing of Domestic Water Heaters, Regional Manager of Conducting Third Party Audit.
Please welcome. Please welcome.
Please welcome Mr. N.K. Mehta. Over to you, sir. Hello, sir.
Am I audible? Please unmute.
Am I audible, sir? Please unmute yourself, sir. Hello, sir. Hello.
उनका वो भी नहीं है।
Hello, sir. Please unmute yourself. Hello, sir. Please unmute yourself, sir.
Renu se.
Mr. Mehta, hello. Mr. Mehta,
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
हे कोण येऊन गेले
yeah, Mr. Mehta, can you unmute yourself and start?
कपड़ा दे दी नीचे
गए नहीं ना फटाक से नहाए
पानी गर्म था
हाँ ऑन होता है
अभी अभी आ गया.
Perfect. Ms. Mehta sir, perfect. You can start now. please.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Actually, mobile connection was difficult. So that now it is connected.
Now, please, sir.
Yes,
Please,
sir.
sir. Go ahead. No issue, sir.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
Please put on your camera, sir.
Pardon. Are you able to listen to me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
We are able. Can you just switch on your camera, please?
Hello. Are you able to listen to me?
Yes, sir.
Achha, okay. Shall we start now? Shall we start now?
yes
Sir,
yes
on your camera.
Okay. Now today's subject is effect of environment on the human health. So this is start my hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the effect of environment on the human health. So I thought this is the right subject now at this moment, because environment has got a. You're able to listen to me now.
Yes, sir.
Can you listen to me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Yes,
sir.
sir. Please go ahead.
Okay. Now the environment has got a very big factor to maintain the human health, because many times we have seen when I was young and when I was gone out for some work and I came back, then because of the environmental issue, my mother was telling me, don't drink any water at this moment, you just take rest for some time, because this is an environmental problem, because I have some heat inside, so the blood circulation is becoming more. See, if I take some cold water, that may create some problem. So I have to take a rest for some time. Then we can take every time I have seen when somebody is going out at the time of winter, because of the cold, we have to wear this that winter garments so that we can prevent ourselves from any disease. So this is the very big factor. And it starts from the air pollution, smoke generation, pesticides, lead, and certain chemicals. Because air pollution there is a high contribution from the environment to make oneself, because we don't know when you go out, I have seen that I just entered the industrial area and the whole area is having some smell of the chemicals, because all these exhaust which is coming from the outside, that is surrounded in the air when I went there. So wearing a mask, I think it's becoming very much helpful. I was in Japan for some time, and I have seen that people, apart from the present travel, they were all wearing masks because they are telling when you are moving outside, when you're going outside, some dust is flowing, etc. So they are wearing a mask was a compulsory for all the people, even apart from the coronavirus. So that was one of the things, and one is the smoke generation, one is the pesticides. We are actually pesticides are used in this, all these crops, etc. Whenever making this, the farmers are making this crops, etc. They are actually spreading these pesticides. That has also has got a very big effect on the human body. Then is a lead. Lead is a very big consuming thing, because if lead is there and anybody touches the lead, anyone is working in front of the lead, he has to wear the mask. Otherwise, the poisonous gas will go inside and create a problem. And chemicals, of course, there is a problem with the chemicals. Now go to the first slide. First slide is the. Mr. Boiva, please go to the first slide. The environment is the surrounding in which we live. Hello. The environment is the environment is the surrounding which we live, and it consists of everything around us, such as sunlight, air, water, rains, soils, and mountains, etc. The surroundings are subjected to constant change by the factors that are mainly contributed by the human activities, and climate change is one of the factors towards effect of environment. Because we have got 3 or 4 types of changes in the climate. Some is coming summer season, then it's coming in the autumn season, then it's coming the winter season, rainy season. So every season, many of the people are becoming sick, and they are also taking the medicine. So you have to take the proper precautions. So environment means the surrounding conditions and your all conditions and elements with which living things interacts with. However, apart from the physical, there are other types of elements that make up an environment. They are the chemical and your biological attributes. Environment pollutants can cause health problems, the respiratory diseases, heart diseases, and some types of cancer. People with low income group as more likely to live in the polluted areas and have unsafe drinking water. Children and women are at higher risk of health problems related to the pollution. Now, whenever you go somewhere, if we want to drink the water, people are very scared. Presently, they don't take the normal water. They try to take this mineral water or your bottled water, because that awareness has come to the people. Earlier it was not there. When I was childhood, I have seen the people are taking water from the tap, water from the tap in the roadside. But now all the people are scared, because health consciousness has developed with many people, and environment has got the highest factor in that. So environment means the surrounding conditions and elements you got already, so next slide. Environment means as the surrounding conditions and elements in which they are. No, next slide, please.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. You give only 2 seconds.
No. Next slide, please.
And sir.
No, where it has gone? Living articles, living entities depend on their environment for energy, energy requirement as pure water, clean air, next slide. Next slide is blank. I don't know what is happening. Next slide. Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Now I'm reading this slide. The living entities depend upon their environment for energy requirements as pure water, clean air, unadulterated and nutritious food, and disease-free community to live in, which will add to the longevity of the human life. Now it is becoming very serious because whenever I enter a restaurant, people are normally asking, is that it is pure or it is containing any sweets, because they are scared about the diabetes and others. So further sanitation, agriculture, community hygiene have impact on the human health. Then one of the common causes of the increase in death rates is the lack of necessities in the environment. Poor environment can increase the chances of contracting heart disease, cancer, and other illness. Untreated drinking water, poor hygiene, and improper sanitation cause infectious diseases such as cholera, diarrhea, dengue, etc. Hello, are you able to listen to me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Achha. So this is happening, and it is actually this environmental problem is mainly happening with the people, those who are living in this very polluted area near the water side, etc. Because they cannot spend much money, so they are staying by making their residences, and they drink any type of water, they drink any type of food which is available, etc. And that is created a lot of problems to the health. Health is a, next slides I have gone. Health is a state in which wellness of mental, physical, and social life are considered. It is required to adopt a healthy diet and your lead hassle-free lifestyle. Healthy individuals are usually free from almost all health disorders. It can affect one physically, but can have an impact on the mental ability. Physical fitness can boost one's confidence as it makes one feel better about themselves. Wellness and health bring about radical growth in our quality of life. So consciousness about the health, which is related to the environment, has been increased very much in the today's life. Because earlier time I have seen people under the conscious, they are taking any type of food, they are taking any type of water, and they are not following the environmental rules that in the winter they have to wear the garments, your woolen garments, and in the rainy season they have to use this raincoats and also use the umbrellas, etc. And if somebody do not follow all these things, etc., because of the environmental issues, the problem will start. So that your awareness has started, and people are also. The next is healthy states in which wellness of mental, physical, and social life are considered. It is required to adopt healthy diet, and it's already done. Next slides. The air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, homes, buildings, neighborhoods we live in, it can all contribute to the environment, health related problems. Some potential sources which can contribute to environment health related issues can be considered as air pollution, smoke generation, pesticides laid, and certain chemicals. Hello, next slide, please. Next slides. Hello.
Yes, Matrajam.
I think next slide has to be moved. Yeah, the slides are not moving. Mr. Boibab has to take the next slides. Number fourth slide.
Akshita, can you move the slide, please?
I think he is, Mr. Boibab is operating from his side, so it is not operated from here.
Hello, sir.
From here, the slides are not moving. So if Mr. Boibab can move the slides.
So you have given only 2 slides.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, here the slides are not moving. So
So you have given only 2 slides. Which are already-
pardon? We have come to the fourth slide. The fourth slide is already covered. Either let me move the slides or Mr. Boibab has to move the slide. Otherwise, it is becoming a problem.
Matrajam, you do yourself from your end, please.
Okay. Let me know.
Yeah,
That is.
please.
But slide notes are not appearing. I don't know.
Please share your screen and then you come to slide.
Something somewhere locked. कुछ तो locking हो गया. It is not responding. When I'm clicking on the left hand side, it is not responding. Slides are not appearing.
You share the screen. You have not shared the screen.
No.
You share the screen. You have not shared your screen.
No, I want to go to the next slide, but it is not moving at all.
First, you share your screen, sir.
Share my screen.
Then we will be able to see what is happening there. Then only we can guide you.
No. I'm reading from laptop, and I am working on the mobile. So from the laptop, when I am starting to read the presentation, it's not happening.
Okay.
Zoom is always problem. क्या प्रॉब्लम हो गया पता नहीं है.
Matraji, you can continue without presentation even. Whatever there, the content you just speak, will listen.
But I want to move these slides. That is the thing. Slides
No.
are not coming.
You move it from your laptop.
Yes,
And-
I'm trying to move in laptop, but it is not moving.
No, it is there moving in your laptop, na? So you can.
No, my laptop will stop moving.
Acha, okay.
Like,
So
I don't know what is the problem. Shall I start again?
You can just switch off and switch on your laptop there.
Is hanged, I think. It has come down. Okay, it has come down. Okay, let me start with this. Environment means the surrounding. It is also okay. Now, following are the environmental factors affect the human health. One is called chemical safety. Are you able to listen to me? Hello.
Yeah, continue, sir. Continue.
Yeah, different chemicals can impact human health in different ways, and also exposed to foreign substances create health vulnerabilities. Chemical safety seeks to safeguard human and environmental health from exposures to the potential toxins. It focuses. Hello. नहीं आप स्क्रीन मूव करते जाइए and I will talk. तो प्रेजेंटेशन कल तो भेज दिया था मैं आपको. क्या था? हाँ वो नहीं 3 स्लाइड्स था. नहीं थोड़े स्लाइड्स आए तो नहीं हो नहीं सकता. मेरा प्लस 15 स्लाइड्स है. क्या करेगा फिर से भेजेगा? तो आप मेरे को बताया क्यों नहीं?
Mitra sir, hello.
Hello. Yes, I'm just reading the slides from my end.
Oh yeah, please either do that or we can have the group discussion.
I'm just reading the slides from my end.
Oh yeah, or we can have the group discussion, sir, on this.
Okay.
That will be better.
Okay, that will be better. Okay.
Right now, instead of presentation, we can come to switch mode on the discussion. So on the panel, please, there are a lot of our senior people are there who will participate on this. So forum is open for everyone. Please come and join with Mr. Matra, and I think Professor Sharma is there. Mr. Magu is there. So I'll just request everyone to please join the session and have a healthy discussion. Sorry for the inconvenience. Yes, Sharma sir.
Now let me read the slides from my end. So whatever slide, let me finish the slides, then we can have the group discussion.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Now the next slides are writing that in the atmosphere, the main factor is maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. The atmosphere is maintained in its position by the gravitational force. The atmosphere is composed of different gases such as oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, argon, and other hard inert gases. Moreover, atmosphere includes water vapor and crystals forming clouds. One of the atmospheric layer is ozone, which reduces the intensity of the ultraviolet rays reaching the Earth's surface. And environment is important for the survival of living organs, including humans, and for maintaining the environmental balance by preventing rise of atmospheric temperature. So whatever the effects are, these are the main effect of the environment, which is happening, and the cycle is continuing throughout the year, throughout the many years. And sometimes it changes, sometimes it's becoming very hot, sometimes it's becoming very cold. It depends on the absolute environmental nature. Next slide is the environment means as the surrounding conditions and elements with which with which a living thing interacts with. However, apart from the physical, there are other types of elements that makes up an environment. They are the chemical and biological attributes. Environment pollutants can cause health problems like respiratory diseases, heart diseases, and some types of cancer. People with low income group, etc., more likely to live in the polluted areas and have this unsafe drinking water, and certain and children and women are at the higher risk of the health problem. Following are the environmental factors that affect the human health. One is chemical safety. Different chemicals can impact human health in different ways, and also export to the foreign substances creates health vulnerabilities. Chemical safety seeks to safeguard human and environmental health from the exposure to potential toxins. It focuses on chemicals that exist in the ambient world, as well as the synthetic chemicals that are used in industrial processes or at the byproducts of manufacturing activities. Some examples of the dangerous chemicals in the environment are heavy metals and toxins, and that find their way, and also water supply. Water supply, and also into the food supply chain. Next is we are discussing about the air pollution. It describes any solid or liquid particles as well as gases that will have as that are suspended in the air and have harmful effects. Air pollution is mainly contributed by humans. Some of the examples of air pollution include vehicle exhaust and as polluting byproducts of industrial processes. However, air pollution can cause health concerns such as asthma and allergies. Many people are suffering from asthma allergies because they did not protect themselves from the environmental effects. Climate change and natural disaster. Climate change, along with the increase in natural disaster, has accompanied the shift in the erratic climate condition that change disrupts the natural world in a number of ways that can impede and increase planet temperature, and more frequently heavy rains. Heavy rains may result in greater vulnerability to nervous and respiratory disease, diarrhea, and more. Next is coming diseases caused by microbes. Microbes exist in the human body, and they are also live in water, soil, and at most of them have no negative effect on health. And many microbes perform important biological functions such as supportive, digestive, and immunity health. Sometimes we also know that some of the bacteria are there in the stomach which can help the digestion. That is also there, and some of the bacteria are very harmful to the health. Harmful microbes, which are more commonly called pathogens or germs, and can infect humans and cause illness. Eating is one of the primary ways in which human can contract diseases caused by microbes such as food poisoning by E. coli type of bacteria that can be found in the environment, and in the food in which can cause respiratory illness, urinary tract infections, and other active health effects. Wherever you go for the audit, then we ask the persons, mainly because of OSHA's occupational health safety, the drinking water testing is a must, and there we have to find out whether the E. coli bacteria is present or not. If we find the E. coli bacteria is within the level, then it is okay. Because E. coli bacteria is very harmful to the health. Lack of access to the healthcare. The individuals who do not have access to healthcare services are at a higher risk for chronic conditions, which may include asthma, cancer, diabetes, or heart diseases. Then your infrastructural issue can also have a major impact on community health, such as poorly maintained roads by which there is a chance of increasing the car accidents, lack of access to the cleaning of drinking water, and lack of local healthcare infrastructure such as clinics, nursing stations, and others. So it requires a right allocation of resources from qualified workforce to maintain the infrastructure. It is coming poor drinking water quality. In number of factors can contribute to the poor drinking water quality, including industrial waste and pollution, lack of access to the proper water treatment and sanitation services, and plumbing infrastructures. Then is coming the global environmental issues. Global environmental issues account for a large number of deaths in each year, which can include soil pollution, UV radiation, and biodiversity losses. And these issues have the greater impacts on the communities that are poor and already have significant healthcare vulnerabilities. This is happening because whenever some industrial development takes place, they cut the forests, and deforestation is very bad for the human health, because forests can protect us by taking the carbon dioxide and also reducing the oxygen. But if the deforestation does, then automatically the heat is generated. I traveled to Bangkok about 35 years ago. There I found a lot of trees are there throughout the road, and after that, when I visited after 20 years, I found it's totally hot. Whole Bangkok is totally hot because they have cut the trees, they have made this concrete jungle, and that heat has developed. So anyway, this is the way of the life, and people have to accept that. But so people have to become very cautious to maintain their health whenever some environmental issues are there. Global warming is one of the major challenges affecting our environment. It refers to recent increase in the average atmospheric temperature due to increase in the levels of the greenhouse gas, example CO2, methane, ozone, and fluorocarbon. These gases keep the heat with the atmosphere. The rise in the levels of the atmosphere is caused by the activities like deforesting, CO2 combustion, etc. Because of that, Earth's surface temperature became warmer. Global warming is said to increase the average surface temperature of Earth's surface, which is enough to cause the climatic change. Then understanding the connection between the environment and health is important. And the more we know about the health consequences of an environmental hazards, better we can protect human health through a lot of mistakes in the typing through policies, education, and interventions. So here we finish the presentation, and now we can have the open session for discussion. We can have the open session for discussion now.
Thank you, sir, for the presentation and explaining the topic. Now I
Yeah.
request to all the delegates put your question in the chat box.
Hello.
Hello,
Yes, tell me. The voice is low. Can you tell me loudly?
thank you, sir, for the presentation.
Yeah. The presentation is completed. Now, if there is an open, if there is a question and answer, that I can reply. If there is a question from anybody.
I request to all delegates to put your question in the chat box.
Hello. Hello.
Hello,
Yes. Any question from anyone?
any questions?
Yes, Akshata, there is a question
Yeah.
in the chat box.
Yes.
Can you describe the type of air pollution?
Pardon?
Can you describe the type of air pollution?
Policies. Policies means
Air pollution, sir. Air pollution. Types of air pollutions.
types of policies.
Types of air pollution.
The types of pollutions.
Yeah, air
Yes.
pollution.
Air pollutions.
Types of air pollution. Types of air pollution is mainly one of the main thing is the dust, because whenever the vehicles are moving, when the people are working, and whenever the wind flow is there, so dust particles are moving, and that is also going inside our health. And one is the heat. If there is an heat generation is there, sometimes we find whenever you go out in the road, etc., they are telling it's some Lewis type of thing is going on because of high heat is going on, and people are becoming sick. And one is a smoke type of thing. Whenever the vehicles are moving, etc., it is just leaving the exhaust. Actually, we in India, we are actually our potential for the protection of the health is much higher compared to our other countries. If you go to the US, if you go to the European countries, they are so clean and so maintaining these things. And whenever some people are coming over in this country, some of them are becoming sick because of the lot of pollutants are there, because we have grown up in this type of nature. So we have there is an immunity has grown up automatically. So the pollutions will be there anywhere, but especially in our country, the pollution is much more compared to other countries. So this has to be avoided. One of the best thing is the wearing the mask. The wearing the mask, which is started from the coronavirus, if that mask is continued for some time, I think that will give the better health control system. Even the doctors are telling that when the people are wearing the mask, the doctors are telling that incoming of the patients has been much reduced because this illness and sickness has been have been reduced due to wearing of masks. So in Japan, I have seen that people are, even from the about the coronavirus, most of the people are wearing the mask, etc., just to avoid the intake of the dust or fumes or smokes, etc. But how far is practicable, I don't know. People have to decide. Now I find after coronavirus, nobody is wearing the mask, but still I am continuing to wearing the mask, and that is also giving the better result. And I heard that many people after the coronavirus is over, even in the last few months, they are becoming sick and they are having the problem of these cough and cold, etc. Because that is obviously is there. Because when you are wearing the mask during the last 1 year or something like that, because the coronavirus, people are becoming tuned on that. And whenever you open the mask and you are just moving on the road, it's safely, then this catching of the dust particle, etc. started. So this is the bad effect of the environment. Rain is also another factor. Rain is coming during the rainy season. We cannot stop the rain. Rain will come on their own. And if the people do not take care of the rain, they did not carry the umbrella or did not carry the raincoats, etc., then obviously the problem will start. They will be wet and it is not take care of these things, and ultimately problems will start. Any other questions?
The second question is, what about bacterial and viral infection through air?
Viral infections is mainly coming if somebody is becoming sick, if somebody is carrying some disease, and that person is not taking care. He is just moving around, etc. So automatically he just spreads the disease. And it has been told that if you go to the crowd, some people are standing, few people of 10 or 15 people are standing somewhere there, they are making some discussion. And even the doctor advises this, please wear your mask and go there. Because we don't know which people is carrying some what type of diseases. And if it starts because of this coming from this sneezing, is coming from the cough, and is coming from the talking when the people are talking and somebody is very near to his face, etc. So automatically that internal problem virus will spread and it will start creating problem. Because virus we cannot make out, because it is a totally in the airborne diseases, and these things will be creating problem to the person who has got the lower immunity. So this is out of our control, but people have to take the precautions, because the coronavirus has given very good lessons to us that though it was a big problem for everybody, because this type of problem has come, but wearing a mask and people are becoming so disciplined after this coronavirus. So if this thing is continued, I think this will reduce this sickness or illness of the people.
There is any question? Hello?
Is almost certified as per the recorded information, the audited system is ISO.
Anybody, there is any questions? Thank you, sir, for the presentation.
Oh, there's no other questions. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So our next session is 8 July. The topic is term validity in ISO 19001:2015 standard. It shall be covering ISO 19001:2015 QMS standards requirements. Understanding the term validation among the different clauses. 8.3, 8.4.3, 8.5.3, followed by question and answer session.
So there will be lecture on 8 July. Acha.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Acha, there is a suggestion from my side. One of the any of the lecture by anybody on ISO 21,000 to 27,001 to 2022. That is this. That is very important in today's life. If anybody can give this lecture 22 1 2022, that is a very much helpful. That is it. Currently this standard is coming up very greatly.
ICS is pleased to provide you all its research and development, integrate management system, quality management system, EMS and OSHAs, excellence in education management, ISO easy in Gujarati, Marathi, Telugu, Hindi. For regarding any of the above book, please contact below details. Feedback form, registration on www.sadgunsang.org and go in your login and giving feedback. Thank you for being a part of the Sadgun Sang. Now we are officially closed the session.
Thank you very much.